Hello, hello. We are live again, and this time we have a special guest today. So today's live is actually going to be devoted to all those people who have joined already my program. They have shared with us so great success stories, and actually I will have a special guest today. So before introducing my guest, who's actually a participant of both of my fully booked translator formula and the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, and I think is the right candidate, okay, to answer all of your questions. So definitely use the comments below this video and I will be able to see them and answer them during the live. So today we're going very quickly through the program, the features, how it's going to be delivered, okay? Your questions, I'm going to devote enough time to answer all of your questions. And definitely, we are going to have a special guest who's actually is a participant, graduate of my program. He's going to share his own insights, and definitely I would really love to answer some of the questions of the program with him as well. So it's Richard here. I'm going to invite him. In the meantime, let me know if the sound, if the picture is okay, if you can hear me well, and definitely where are you watching us from? I would really love to know. Okay, so use the chat below and let me know where are you watching us from. If you have questions regarding the LinkedIn Content Marketing Summer School or the actual, program starting October 4th, I would really love to address them all. Okay, so let me know in the chat where are you watching us from. Please introduce yourself, and if you have questions, we would love to address them. If not, we would love to have you in our company. Okay, while we will be describing the program features and you're answering your questions and actually sharing the insight of a participant, current participant in this round and previous participant, which means graduate of another 3-month program of mine. So let me, you see, okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me invite Richard. Okay. In the meantime, use the chat below. Let me know if you have more questions. And you have until Wednesday, okay, midnight, to actually go through the whole material, okay? And the group is going to be archived. Plus, until Wednesday midnight, you have enough time to actually consider this offer because they have been added some great bonuses. You have received the bonuses via email, okay? And you have this special offer only for those that they have participated in the LinkedIn Content Marketing Summer School. You get this special offer, okay? The offer is a discount, 600 euros discount plus 3 more bonuses, okay? We have added 3 bonuses based on your feedback and what you need. So there will be a live pricing, okay, strategy workshop that you can actually, okay, create your own prices. And I'm going just to invite Richard right now, and I will continue later on. So, hello, Richard. Hi, how are you?
Hello, hi. I'm good. Hi.
So it was easy to join us live, wasn't it?
It was. As you can see, I'm in my beautiful kitchen, so yeah.
So let us know, okay? Please introduce yourself to those that they do not know you already. So where are you based right now that we're broadcasting? What is your background, okay, as a translator? And a few words about your business. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the program.
Okay. Well, I was born and raised in the beautiful capital of Hungary, Budapest. That's where I'm based right now. And I know you've been here because I've seen your pictures on Facebook. So
yeah, I've been and I really love it.
Yeah. I never studied translation, and this is something that we are going to talk about later on. So it's not what I've done. I've studied cultural management at college.
Which is for me similar, to be honest. You're close enough because the cultural background is really connected to the translation industry.
Yeah, in a way. And we studied some grammar and linguistics during the courses of cultural management.
And for me, you are a great example of those that they would like to join my program, they would like to work as translators, and they haven't studied before. So you're a great example as well, because even if you don't have this background, definitely the market has opportunities for you as well. You are an established already translator, and you're getting already clients through the program. That was the opportunity of having you here because you shared some great success, and we're going to talk about them as well. So definitely for me, this is a great opportunity for those that they might considering entering the market. And the fact that they don't have maybe educational background, translation holds them back. So definitely that would be a reason for you to motivate those people with your story, to inspire people that they would like to follow their dreams and become translators. So
yeah, absolutely. There might be some really small niches that where you could face problems with not having a degree, but overall you can totally become a translator. The most important thing for me to become a translator, and this is I'd like to stress out, it's the importance of how well you know your own native language. That's the most important part. I spent years and years abroad, in the UK and in the Netherlands, and that's where I started to get involved in the language business. By completely chance, I offered a position as a project coordinator at a small translation agency in the Netherlands through a friend. I didn't know anything about translation before that point. And when I left that position, I wasn't involved in translation for a long time. It was purely by chance that I started to do some translation on my own. I didn't know anything about the business. I just knew I had good English skills, relatively decent English skills, let's put it that way. And I knew that I had good skills in my native Hungarian. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. And I made it, and I can absolutely attest to the idea that I'm no smarter or better at IT than anyone. So if someone is interested in becoming a freelance translator, you can do it, guys.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights, Richard, and you're a real example. So definitely, I think that people will be motivated, and we shouldn't underestimate the fact that you have a decent background. You mentioned a knowledge of the both languages, so definitely, okay, that's a reason to start with. And of course, I know that you're very passionate for this profession,
I
and
am.
And you joined both of my programs, and I thought since you've been seeing great results as well, why not discuss your experience?
Yes.
So you are a successful graduate of the Fully Booked Translator Formula, a 3-month group coaching program, and the successor, the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, which is the following program after the Fully Booked Translator Formula. If you would like to share your experience, how did you find so far, and later on your successes, and maybe if you have the time to answer some questions that we have from other people that they are interested in joining the program.
Okay. So for me, the game changer that your programs gave me, and I need to stress that I'm not affiliated to Virginia. I'm here on my own accord, and
yeah, guys, everyone comes here on their own will,
yeah,
and
absolutely,
because they want to help other people.
yeah.
I'm considering, Richard, in adding affiliates. In the future, you will be one of them, but haven't yet established that. So definitely,
So
thank you.
I
Thank
came
you,
here on
because
my
many
own.
people, many people
I,
believe that there is a reason why you joined me. So thank you for mentioning that and make it very
yeah,
clear.
absolutely. I'm here on my own accord, and I wanted to share my story. So
thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
So basically, what Virginia's courses gave me was, well, actually, they were two things. The most important thing was, even though I've been an established freelance translator for years, I've been struggling with imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough. I'm not professional enough. What am I doing? I'm not specialized enough. I'm a fraud. I don't have a degree, and this and that and the other.
So common,
And
so in our profession,
and I think many freelance translators can relate to that, even established ones. I know, because I was an established one. I've been doing this for over 10 years now, but still. And the other thing that your course gave me was the thought that if you don't take yourself seriously, no one will. So treat yourself as a business, and others will follow suit. So make your online presence on LinkedIn. You don't have to be, an extroverted personality to create a nice LinkedIn page. You don't have to be a busy bee or a know-it-all to have a nice professional website. But if you have these tools, they will help you succeed, and they have helped me succeed. So these would be the two most important points, because I remember that the beginning of the first course you mentioned that the success is basically a mental thing. You have to believe in the process. And I thought it was, it's some Americanized, mumbo jumbo.
Trust the process, I say. Trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. That's the one. Trust the process. And
Yeah.
and believe me, guys, once you do, you see yourself becoming more and more confident, and you see things starting to change, even if just small things, even that, wow, I get a reply now from this client. Wow, I was able to pull off to ask for a higher rate, even if it's just tiny things. Yeah, gradually your situation starts to improve. So
Exactly.
I would, yeah, I definitely recommend anyone considering joining your ProBenta, please do so, because it will do you a world of good. I know it did a world of good to me, and I'm at a better position with my business and with my confidence as well than I was before.
I think this is something everyone mentions, and I think we shouldn't underestimate, because most of the translators that they do not go after their dreams, they do not go after their clients, and so on, is because they lack of confidence, and they think that they are not good enough, or they lack of confidence of actually contacting clients. So for me, working in a community like you did in both of my programs, and having the motivation from other people from all over the world, because right now we have Brian from California, we have people, okay, from northern central European countries. So people, they share their insights, their problems, and their successes, and that motivates each other also to go, and builds also the confidence, if we can say. So definitely this is something we shouldn't underestimate. And also mindset. I see you have changed so much the last 6 months that I've been knowing you, that you have created a great website, you have created your LinkedIn strategy, your branding, you feel secure, as you mentioned, with your skills. And we have tested several different specialization backgrounds for you, because you are good at many things. So we need to decide it's time which one to go after. And I've
Yeah,
seen your progress. I've seen, and your progress is a tangible result, because you just said in the group, and I don't know if you would like to share here as well,
yeah,
tangible result, the fact that you got clients and how you did it, and what you did. Maybe other people are interested. Okay, don't share all the secrets of the program, but definitely, okay, this is a
yeah.
real example, and this is why I invited you here the first time, because you actually said some tangible and real results by just following a few steps that we teach
Yeah.
in the program.
So basically, like you mentioned, I was a bit of a jack of all trades for a long time. But if you want to become a serious translator, you can't be that. Obviously, you won't be credible. Nobody can be a professional, a real expert in, I don't know, engineering as well as in gastronomy. That's just impossible. And people know this. If you want to take yourself seriously, you have to specialize. And as you mentioned, we looked at a few angles. We started from culture, and I ended up at something else. And I'm glad I did, because it works out well for my
Brings you
as
results. Brings you results already.
exactly. So we decided, I settled on life sciences and pharmaceutical and bioengineering texts. And as a result, just the last week, I was contacted by a client. It's not a direct client, I have to point out, but nevertheless, it's a really, really reputable and a well-to-do big agency. And with the confidence that I got from the course, I passed their test with flying colors. And I know for a fact that the test was a really, really tough one. It was, I had to translate from Hungarian to English some test results of a patient who had amputated, who had to undergo a surgery where they amputated their toes, some of their toes, and what effects it had psychologically on him, what drugs he needed to take in what dosage. And I know for a fact that before taking your course, I wouldn't have been able to pass the test, not because of my skills, but because of lack of self-belief.
Exactly.
And now I know how good I am, and I can do this, and I did it. And yeah, they said
You
that
deserve
that
it.
my
You deserve it, Richard, because you overcome any limiting beliefs that you might have. You work with your skills, even if those skills are confidence. And definitely, you gave yourself this opportunity to overcome and get out of your comfort zone, if we can say, because you had everything that is needed. But there are some times that you need to just get out of your comfort zone, and this is the most difficult part. And you did it. You did it twice. You joined twice my program. So
yeah
thank you for sharing that. And actually, you passed the test. So you got also you shared that you got your first client through the method that we teach in
yeah
the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. You prospect your clients and you go to client because people there, they don't believe it. They're asking like, am I going to see results? Is this
yeah
really
actually, I
working?
have to point that it wasn't even me who I found the client, but I changed my LinkedIn profile based on the things that we discussed. So
Mhm, mhm.
according to your program, and the client found me. And
Ah, that's
I've
something
been
I really want you to highlight because I've been mentioning they don't believe me. I've been
yeah
mentioning online in the Q&As that I host that actually by just implementing a few things, not a whole profile, few strategical things on your profile, by just adjusting those things based on my instructions, you will see your ideal clients coming to you. The
yeah
algorithm of LinkedIn boosts your profile. I'm sorry, I had some Greek coffee. Anyway, and boosts your profile and is seen by your ideal client. And I'm telling those people that you will see receiving connection requests by your ideal client. You will see
Absolutely.
getting more views, okay, to your own profile by just doing a few changes on your profile, not actively going after clients. I'm not talking about
Absolutely.
and so thank you for sharing that. So they approached you, and would you like to
Yeah.
share a bit more about this?
Yeah. So basically, the prospecting of LinkedIn client is at the later stage of your program.
Mm-hmm.
So the first few weeks, we looked at how to make your
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn page more
Mm-hmm.
professional. And you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So the great thing about Virginia's courses is not just that she gave you a recipe that you have to follow blindly. She tells you why to do it. What's the reason for that? So do this because this is the reason, and this is the effect it's going to have on you and on your business. So that's what I did basically. And even before starting to prospecting, even before I started to go after my ideal clients, I was contacted by several
Amazing.
companies,
Amazing.
several agencies. Yeah, just following the few steps that you mentioned, I needed to change because I need to mention that I've been on LinkedIn for a long time, but I haven't
Mhm.
been contacted ever before. And basically because my profile page and the information available there weren't just, it wasn't just up for a certain level that was needed. So with the help of your course, it was changed, and immediately saw the results. So I was reached out by this agency. I passed the test, and here we go. And
Amazing.
and
Thank you for sharing.
and
Yeah.
if I was able to do it, anyone can do it because I don't consider myself a technical buff or anything like that. I just followed a few steps,
Definitely.
and that's it.
Definitely. Richard. Thank you for mentioning that because I've been telling the same things, but it's different when someone, okay, from your own angle can say the same things that I've been repeating myself. But it's different when someone has the main experience themselves, like you do, sharing the same insights, and you're using the same words actually. Like I'm telling you that if they can do it, you can do it. So we can
Absolutely,
do it definitely.
absolutely.
So Richard, last question.
Okay.
Why did you initially join my program? And if what you have had in your mind has been accomplished, has been achieved so far?
Yeah, as I mentioned, I was an established freelance translator. I
Mhm,
was, making a good
mhm,
living.
mhm,
On paper, I had no reason to join you, but I knew that if I wanted to step my game up, I needed to get specialized and I needed some guidance in terms of my online presence because I knew it wasn't up for, for being able to make the next step. So I was self-aware enough to take your course, and this is the point where I'd like to um, stress out the importance of be, you know, have this self-awareness, guys. And if you think you have room for improvement, then go for it, go after it, because if you won't go, nobody else will go for you. So that was basically my reason. I had no pressing matters, I had no urgent needs to join your programs, but
Yeah, and room for improvement, since you mentioned
yeah.
it, I think
Hmm.
everyone has. Like, no matter what
Yeah,
is your income, like even 6 figures, you can go to 7 figures. There's always room for improvement.
exactly,
And
exactly.
okay, unless you don't want that
Hmm.
improvement, but definitely for me, there is always room for improvement. And
Yeah,
actually, the last thing I would like to mention is, especially when you join the program, the actual other participants were very well established as well. If you remember, people
yeah,
that joined also both of the
yeah,
programs, that they are well established. There are
yeah.
among them also starting out translators. But among them, there are very well established that they want to overcome limiting beliefs or imposter syndrome or confidence, lack of confidence, or even go a step further, their business. So definitely, it's not only for starting out translators or people that they do not get clients or they do not have clients. No, on the contrary, I would say people who
Yeah,
join my program, they're very successful already, or they want to go a step further in business, or they are starting out translators and they are action takers and they want to take their business to the next level. So definitely I would really like to add that as well, because they're coming to me, people, they're telling me, okay, I'm not, for example, looking for clients right now, or I'm well satisfied with what I have. This is not the program. The program is not for losers or people that they are struggling. Actually, it's for people that they want something more. They want to take the next
yeah,
step to their career, their business, and they want maybe to make the full of their potential, which for me, it's really, really important actually to join my program. If you're not an action taker,
absolutely.
if you
The
don't want to
best,
see
the
success,
best,
yeah,
exactly. The best investment you'll ever make is to invest in yourself. Absolutely.
exactly, exactly. So don't invest in a program if you think yourself a loser, or if you don't want to see your full potential. Okay, join such a program if you are an action taker, if you want to see success, if you want to go a step further. So definitely, thank you for mentioning that. Richard, was such a
Absolutely.
pleasure. I don't know if you have a few minutes to go through questions, or if you would
Yeah,
like to go. That's up
I
to
do.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank
do
you
have.
so
Yeah,
much.
let's go.
So let's see some things here together with Richard that I have gathered some questions. And of course, later on we have more success stories, but I don't want to take the time of Richard right now.
No, it's fine.
So, Richard, this is the structure, and you can attest that we go through all this material. Is this true? So, we definitely
Hmm.
identified your ideal client avatar, unique selling proposition. We optimize your LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn messages templates. Is there anything missing here?
I don't. I wouldn't say so. No, no.
Yeah, so this is the
Everything is there. Everything is there. Yeah, yeah. This is all true, guys. I've been there. I've done it. Yeah.
and it's something I haven't organized or prepared before. So for me, the
Hmm.
main benefits, you mentioned some of them, but I've been
Yeah.
repeating that the main benefits is actually you get personalized feedback to your work, that the
Yes.
message templates or the material is adapted to your own situation, that you
Absolutely.
learn
Hmm.
also how to nurture the relationship with your clients, that we work together on your goals, your strategy during the 3 months, and also you have a complimentary one-to-one session with me.
Hmm. Hmm.
You also learn more about the LinkedIn search bar, who to contact. We work together on your ideal client avatar, and you have an accountability partner, and you are a member of a community of like minded colleagues. For me, this is, if we can say, the best benefits.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't know if there's anything else you would like to add, you can stop me. So,
I haven't seen mentioned in the previous page, but what I really liked about how you specifically went into detail how the algorithm of LinkedIn works. So once again, weren't just following some recipe blindly, but we were told why we do things the way we do things. So it was really
thank you
great
for
to
adding
learn.
that. Amazing. So here I have added, but I just went through yesterday as well. Here are some of the results. So Richard, my profile reached 1,399 views. Okay, so this is a screenshot of my profile. Okay, so you can go and check your views, guys, on your profile, even if you have the free version. This is another result of mine, Richard, that I got 10,000 here. If you see 220 views on one of my posts, isn't this amazing? Have you been checking your numbers? I would definitely suggest you to check your numbers.
Yeah, I have, and I was pleased.
Okay, so cool. Take screenshots just for you to have. Here are some great results of other participants, like 850% more views, 900% more views in 1 week since last week, 650% more views. Those are screenshots of my mentees, of my clients. They've been sharing with me. 186% since last week. So in 1 week, by just implementing what we are teaching in the program, people are getting so huge results. Here are some of the statistics. So when the program starts, October 4th, the next round. What days and time? You will be sent an onboarding form, and Richard knows that, where you will include your availability. Usually is either Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Wednesday, 5 or 6 p.m. Central European time. But I try to adjust this to the participants. Who is going to teach, Richard? Isn't it myself? This is question that I
it's going to be Virginia, yes.
So the early bird price, guys, expires tomorrow, Wednesday, midnight. Okay, yes, until tomorrow midnight. Yes, it's going to be on a group, as Richard already mentioned, on a Zoom call. What does a session look like, Richard? Because I don't want to explain that, since you have also the same eyes from a different angle.
So basically, we have two types of sessions. One session is where Virginia presents the material, if you like. We go through the steps of what steps needs to be taken and why. And the next week, there is a Q&A session where we look at the results of each member of the group. So it's alternating week. You get your tuition 1 week, and then you get your feedback and the discussion and any sort of questions the next week.
And it's on a Zoom, so it's very simple to join.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So how do you
you get a link. You get a private Facebook page where you can post your things and have discussions, and there is a link for a Zoom meeting room where you can have the sessions.
Amazing. That's very simple. I keep it as simple as it gets. So people that are asking me, for example, how do you work with identifying needs, set goals, and create a plan? How do I work with that?
Well, Virginia have certain tools where you need to tell more about yourself, your background, about your goals, and these basically these forms get processed and that gets discussed. So everyone has the opportunity to decide what path to follow, what is the ideal path, and Virginia is a great help in that. So she's really big on telling details about your background, about your goals, and about your focus, because your goals, then your path will be tailor made for you from that point on. And I know that because Virginia is is going after you. I know.
I try to do my best, but not in a pushy way.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's all for your all for your interests. So once you say that, okay, this is my goal and this is you'll be called on that. Not in an aggressive way. That you get your money's worth. That's all I'm saying.
That's my main point, actually. That's my main goal and intention. So another question is, I did a course, they say, about marketing for freelance translators, and it was really helpful, but the trainer was only giving us a lot of tips and ideas. I hadn't considered many of them, and was good, but not very specific.
That's not the case here. That's not the case here. As I mentioned, it's not only really specific and reasoned why these steps need to be taken. For example, your LinkedIn profile your LinkedIn profiles have to look this and this in order to achieve that and that, because this and this how it works. So everything is reasoned, and you always have the opportunity to reach out to Virginia and ask questions in the Facebook group. It always gets answered. I haven't seen any questions or any discussions involving Virginia or someone asking for Virginia's help and Virginia weren't there. I've never seen I've never seen that, and I'm doing my second course now.
Thank you so
I
much,
know.
Richard.
Yeah.
For those that are joining us now, Richard is a participant of the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, and he's just sharing his insight and his own experience. So if you're joining us right now, we are answering your question that you have sent me, but from an angle, okay, of a participant like Richard here. So is
The
there anything else?
sessions take place. Yeah, the sessions take place on Zoom, as we
Yeah,
mentioned.
that's we described already, but I need to add all of the questions. What if I cannot
Yeah.
attend the session live? And Richard is a great example for that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are recordings, guys. So even if you are busy or fully booked translating, or for personal reasons, health reasons, you cannot attend, there are recordings and you get access for a whole year. So it's not only for 3 months. So the recordings and your access to the material, okay, remains for a whole year, Richard. So
Yes.
definitely you have enough time. What do you do when you cannot attend? Do you watch the recordings, Richard?
I always do. Yeah, always. It happened a few times that I wasn't able to make it to the
Mm-hmm,
meeting,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but as soon as the meeting is over, like in the 2 minutes later, the whole session is available in the
Yeah.
Facebook group, and you can watch it back. So it's
Mm-hmm.
easy.
So they ask me, do I get feedback? What would you
Hmm.
say?
Oh yeah, boy, you do.
The whole
Absolutely.
time we do that. The whole time you get feedback. Does
Yeah.
everyone start at once or is it continuous enrollment? For me, there is a reason why everyone starts at once. This is
Hmm.
why I started on a specific date and I ended on a specific date, because I really want everyone to be on the same path or similar, so as to be able to motivate each other and work in a group. But I don't know what's your opinion on that, Richard.
Yeah, and it helps with the accountability as well. So yeah, everybody starts off at the same time, and there's a good
The
reason for that.
accountability, definitely. Thank you for
Absolutely.
mentioning that. Do you plan on offering another session later this year? No, guys, because this starts in October and it ends in December, so no enough time for this year. Next year, and I'm not pretty sure, I cannot promise. So if you're on the fence, book a free call with me to discuss it further to see, okay, if this is the right choice and program for you. So what is the difference between a course and this program? For me, there are many, many differences. Like you mentioned already, Rita, the feedback. So you don't get feedback in a course. You mentioned the accountability. No one is accountable for your progress in a course, at least in my experience so far. So having someone going after you, as you mentioned, just asking how you've been doing, what's your progress so far, or even if the model like you have to reply and fill in progress forms, I think also plays a role and a difference in between a course. I don't know if you have something you would like to add.
No, that's that you basically covered it. I just want to mention that there is a progress form that you have to fill out from time to time, and yeah, it's not for it's not in a pushy way, but it helps you feel motivated and you see your progress, and of course Virginia can track your progress too. So it's important for everyone involved.
Yeah, definitely. So for me, the main benefit of the program is that you will have a systematic LinkedIn outbound marketing process in place. So Richard, now even if the program ends, you have your strategy ready in place for
Absolutely. So
practice.
basically what you learn during the course you can then later on apply for yourself. You don't need Virginia's constant help after the course. Once you're finished it, you're pretty much certified, if you will. You can
Yeah, and
just rinse and repeat.
if you wish, because some of the people they have asked me for support because you have the knowledge, but you miss the accountability part or the supportive
Mhm.
group. There is for a very low cost an annual mastermind group where all the graduates they join so as to keep accountable each other and keep working on their content marketing strategy or outbound prospecting strategy. So definitely there are options, but the knowledge it's the same. You can leave the program with a ready-made strategy for your own business. So I think we mentioned those.
Mhm.
This is what you will learn. So I'm starting out translator. Can I still join the program? Would you suggest that, Richard?
Absolutely. We had I believe we had someone in the
Mm-hmm,
first course that I
mm-hmm,
attended, the first
mm-hmm,
program, shall I say.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that she's been doing great ever since then. So yeah, absolutely. It's, I think the main focus is to help out more established ones, but it can be taken on absolutely by anyone. of course.
Amazing. Yeah, always we have a starting out, and they are doing great because imagine having more experienced translators in the same group. You only are there to learn, so you learn. You only have to gain as a starting out translators because you learn from the more experienced, sharing their insights, their experiences, their problems, and so on. So
And
definitely for me,
I've been asked many questions privately on Messenger from the less experienced guys. So it works. The whole community thing works.
okay, great. So I would prefer not messages, but then I liked what I had and saw during your presentation, but your prices are way beyond my reach. So what would you suggest that? Because for me, my mentees, they're reaching 10K per month. And I'll be having Ileana this Thursday on a live with me, Ileana Karish, who actually reached the 10K per month. So for me, this amount of money is just an investment. And if considering that you will be able to reach 5-figure months in a 3 months or 1 year, people cannot reach this amount of money and income like I don't know how many years. For me, it took me 6 to 7 years all alone. And I have people that they join my program and in 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, they are getting 10K per month. And they are mentioning that they couldn't even believe that. So for me, that's a great investment. And actually, for me, the pro is very low for what I'm teaching. But I would really love your insights because
I
maybe I'm
know
not.
I can attest for a fact that ever since I joined your courses, your programs, my income has practically doubled.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. This is a great
Yeah,
feedback. It's amazing, isn't
absolutely. It's
it?
for a fact that I know it's doubled. I'm still not at the goal yet, but I still have time to go. So as you mentioned,
Amazing.
it's
When you
and
reach 10K, you will be in my VIP list. So we'll have
yeah.
another. Let me know.
And actually, yes, I'd encourage anyone, even if you don't have a huge income yet from translating, that invest in yourself, guys, because this is something that will really help you. I know for a fact that I'm not paid to be here. I'm not paid to say
Yeah,
these things. I just
only yes.
yeah. I know that I was hesitating before taking this course, but if I could go back in time and talk to my self, my younger self, I'd say that yes, go for it. So even
And
if even if it's a bit pricey for you, it will get paid back many times over. So just go for it.
you managed to double your income, you mentioned. And actually, Richard, even if you hesitated, you mentioned you actually joined the second program of mine. So
Exactly,
definitely it means
exactly,
that you saw some value out of it.
exactly,
And doubling
exactly.
your income, great. Are you kidding me? So congratulations, Richard. So
Thank you.
we're coming to an end for you. I don't want to hold you a lot. So that's the last question. I don't know. Is the course for me if I don't have a website yet? You are also an example, so you can answer that as well. You created
Yes,
your website in the first program,
I
isn't it?
I did. Yes, I did, and I never had a website before, but now I do, and I'm quite happy with it. So it gets covered during the program as well, and you get feedback on it, and not just from Virginia, but from other participants, and it's really great.
Exactly. Exactly. Getting feedback from a community,
Mhm.
international community, from people from all over the world, giving you their feedback for me, it's priceless.
Yeah,
And I wish I
absolutely.
had that sense. So Richard is a great example. He didn't haven't created his website. Other participants they create portfolios, marketing materials, CV, cover letters. So we don't only limit to the things that the structure of the program includes. We add more things. Of course, you need to work towards them, but definitely you get feedback for other things like marketing material you create. And last question, what you would say? Would you prefer a one-to-one mentoring or a group coaching program, Richard? And that was it.
I think the group coaching worked for me better because of the community. I liked it better, but that would be up for, it depends on what a person wants, but I would say the majority works better with a community. That's my experience.
Yeah, thank you so much for mentioning that. I really believe that. I've seen the results and I've seen the atmosphere, and that you keep the community after the program ends, that you keep in touch, that you mentioned already, that you keep in touch with participants. So for me, this is the main benefit. And people, they don't want to get, I always say, separated after the program ends, but definitely there is a duration of the program. Richard, once again, I would really like to congratulate you for your success, for your
Thank you.
progress,
Thank you. Thank you.
doubling your income, for overcoming your limiting beliefs and getting out of your comfort zone and seeing such great results. And I can't wait to see you live. Of course, tomorrow we have our session, and you
Oh,
have the
yes.
complimentary one-to-one with me, so you can book it anytime. And I can't wait to see even better and more results, because I know that you can do even better. That's up to you and the time that you want and effort you want to invest in your business. Can't wait to see your results so far. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I'm
Welcome.
grateful. And
Thank you.
I will see you in the program. I need to continue the live. So
Okay.
you just click, or I can click to, you can go and thank you
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
just going
have.
to.
And thank you so much. I really appreciate it once again. So bye-bye, Richard. Thank you so
Bye,
much. Thank
guys.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me. Bye, bye.
Thank you. So that was it with Richard. Richard Serban, a Hungarian translator who joined both of my fully booked translator formula and the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. Richard is actually doubling his income, and he actually getting clients through LinkedIn based on the method that we are teaching in the program. So if you want to see such results as Richard, even if you can book a call with me to discuss it further, you can take a look at the program that I've shared in the comments, and definitely you can reach out, Richard, if you have more questions. It's a participant in my program, successful graduate of a previous program of mine. So definitely this is why I invited here Richard, okay, with us, because I would really love to see the point of view of a participant rather than myself talking about my program. So now I have to share with you more success stories in written, not in live. But on Wednesday in the free masterclass, of course, I will have Ileana, who actually reads the 10K per month, and Ileana is going to share her successes. But because you asked me, what can I get? What is the tangible result? What is the successes that I can get through this program? Now I'm going to devote, okay, some minutes to successful graduates of my program. And this is Sarah. Sarah Henter, she joined my program. She's a very successful business owner. She's a friend of mine. We've met on an international conference where she's a speaker as well. And she told me, I'm joining your program for the automation process. And that's true. With her VA and the assistance of her VA, she was able to reach out 2,000 people in 2 weeks. She was able to be assigned paid projects during the program. She was able to deliver those projects, and actually she got paid and issued the invoices before the program ends. How amazing is that? And you see here what she says, that she was using LinkedIn, but she thought that it wasn't for her. But after joining the program, she actually started to get results, and she has been able to find new clients with actual projects during the program. And she says, I definitely recommend the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. Another graduate, Mira, which actually is in my annual mastermind program. Mira is a starting out translator. She was when she joined the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. And she mentions here that thanks to the program, she had a process to follow and took action to take her translation business to the next level. And I hope that I will have Mira actually live as well, because now she's sharing also successes in the group that she got clients during, okay, by implementing what we teach online. Here is a testimony by Martina, a friend of mine, but actually she joined my ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system because she was afraid of LinkedIn. And she says here, even if she's a marketing expert, Martina, she says, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system provides you a sound strategy to LinkedIn optimization and prospecting, looking at profile, SEO sets, outbound and inbound marketing, and touching automation as well. It makes LinkedIn look a lot less intimidating, and the peer support nature of the program is highly valuable. Since starting the program, I have a lot more clarity as to how to use LinkedIn for prospecting. I've been able to expand my network and connect with potential clients, and even was contacted, okay, for a potential project during the program. So Martina says, I'd recommend the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system to translators who want to boost their online presence and prospect clients that they matter. So this is Sarah. Also, she decided to participate in the program because she thinks it's the right thing to do to reach her goals. So what really makes a difference to me is that Virginia sets clear action steps where we then implement by ourselves and give her personalized feedback, an honest opinion, always honesty, guys. For me, yeah, it's my flag, if we can say. And the accountability partner in a small group setting will also make a real difference and give an extra boost to mindset and confidence. Valerie, who is also a graduate, successful graduate of my ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, is actually right now in my annual mastermind. Valerie is also a French translator living in Chicago in the US, and she said, like, do you need a support group to revamp your LinkedIn profile and the way you think about and use LinkedIn? Then Virginia provides a kind and positive environment where we move step by step with weekly goals. We ask questions, we exchange ideas and stories on the dedicated Facebook group and support each other along the way. I've made terrific progress in such a short period. Highly recommend Valerie. I'm really grateful. And for me, guys, the main reward, if we can say, from those people, apart from their success, is actually the fact that they trust me for another program. So Richard, he joined the Fully Booked Translator Formula and he joined my Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System. Valerie, she graduated from the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System and she joined my annual mastermind program. So how amazing is that? Luna, we're hosting the mindset section on Fridays. She says, during the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, I discovered the value of having a mentor and weekly accountability. It's worth the investment. You know, Luna Youngblood, most of you might know her. She's very well known in our industry. It's worth the investment. Doors will start to open for you as you are guided in a meaningful way by Virginia's amazing mentoring skills. Thank you, Luna. And in-depth knowledge of our industry. LinkedIn doesn't seem so scary anymore now, and I realize how useful a tool it will prove to be. Thank you, Luna. And Luna is actually in my annual mastermind program as well, one of, if we can say, the initial members. So what you get, how the program is delivered, you get 6 training sessions and 6 Q&A sessions, in total 12 live sessions with me, no recordings. You get weekly implementation tasks, okay? You get a weekly checklist and accountability to help you keep on track with taking action each day and achieving your goals, and support via dedicated private support group like Richard just mentioned. So if you missed Richard live, go back and watch the recording, because Richard mentions exactly how the program works and his own experience by being a participant in my program. So how can I help you? Okay, let's read some of the things that I really want to help you, and I've seen through the testimonials that I've achieved helping other translators. You will have a clear idea of where your business stands and where you will set goals that we start achieving within the first 3 weeks. You will have a defined ideal client persona to target from week number 1, and will finally understand exactly who your ideal client is and immerse yourself in their niche circles and provide them with the work they've been looking for. You will have clarity on your specialization. You will define a deeper niche and audience to pursue, like Richard mentioned. You will launch a LinkedIn prospecting site. Oh yes, I can definitely attest that, with a clear action steps. Okay, clear action steps to stop bidding for jobs and chasing payments. Because someone asked me, why you teach those things and you don't teach like how to get paid or how to go after our payments? No, guys, I don't want you. Okay, I don't want to teach you how to go after bottom feeders or how to go after from people that they don't want to pay you. I really want to teach you the opposite, how to go and find good clients. Okay, high paying clients, high quality clients. Instead of teaching you how to avoid the bad situations, I prefer to teach you, okay, the right path, where to find the opposite situation, good clients, high paying clients, high quality clients. So you will never need to bid again. You will never chase, payments again, and instead get a fully booked translation business and handpick your work from a selection of rewarding projects. How amazing is that? You will finally have a LinkedIn profile that positions you as a high-value expert and delivers real value to your audience. You will set profitable rates that allow you to have more time to translate well and spend less time and energy in business tasks that you don't like doing. You'll know how to create a LinkedIn profile that is powerful, draws clients to you. And actually, we had a real example with Richard that he mentioned that The clients found him on LinkedIn and doesn't suck away all of your time, and you will no longer feel the imposter syndrome, like Richard mentioned that. You will feel confident in client calls and in the value you offer them as a specialized expert. Richard mentioned that pretty clear. Go back and watch the recording if you missed the Richard interview. I think it's really, really insightful. So, more things. You will have a systematic LinkedIn outbound marketing process in place to attract high-quality clients that can make the income you desire while working on jobs you love, okay? You will finally understand exactly how LinkedIn algorithm works, and Richard mentioned that as well among the benefits, and become a master of the LinkedIn sales hacks. You will get the clients you've always heard about, but you weren't sure really existed, the ones who pay quickly and without complaints and who are fully aligned with your values. And this is my main idea and intention behind creating such a program. I don't want to learn you how to go after, late payments. I want you to get those clients that they pay you on time without complaint. They accept your rates, and they're aligned with your values. And you will learn the LinkedIn systems that scaling entrepreneurs use to automate processes, increase productivity, and spend more time doing what they love. This is what Sarah did, 2,000 connections in 2 weeks with no automation tools. That wouldn't be possible, okay? You will overcome any mindset blocks or limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from attracting clients on LinkedIn and charging your worth. And this is Ileana. Ileana, she will join me this Thursday in the masterclass. She's going to share her insights, and next week, I think I will have her in live. She's going to share with us how she got the 10K per month, 5-figure months, using my method. And here says, like, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system was extremely useful for my business. Not only boosted my network, but also made me reach many potential clients that I could have never reached in person in a so short period of time. I absolutely recommend it. Virginia is the perfect mentor to show all the details and solve any doubts. A unique experience that has changed my path. Words can't describe how thankful I am. Ileana, I'm so thankful if you are watching the live. I'm so thankful for mentees like you that I have in my program. Virginia is actually in my annual mastermind program as well. So Virginia is a 15 plus year experienced translator, and she says that she still lacked the confidence to target her ideal clients. And she mentioned here that the program helps you define your target market and delve deeper in your ideal clients' needs and pains. This will provide you with a powerful tool to address your target clients with the right messages. I would definitely recommend Virginia's mentorship if you want to take your translation business to the next level, whether you're a beginner or an experienced translator. And this is Deborah. She's also based in the US. Amazing, guys. I had been looking, she says here, for a comprehensive client acquisition program, more specifically using LinkedIn. I knew that I wanted to grow my business and that it was possible, but I felt like I lacked the tools and knowledge of specific prospecting methods. This is what Virginia and the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system offered. I entered the program with no clear path and left with a concrete strategy to follow. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you so much, Deborah. Who's next? That was it. So thank you so much, guys. That was it. I hope that I didn't overwhelm you with information. For me, it's really, really important to close this live with my gratitude to you. I'm so grateful for the participants that they have joined my program, the successes they have seen. I'm going to host also lives with those that they are in my VIP client base, where actually they reach the 5-figure months. So stay tuned. And let me know if you have more questions in the chat below. If you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay, tag me in the group just to be able to see you, to see your questions, and I will get back to you. Don't forget, if you have more questions or still hanging on the fence about deciding joining the program, book a free call with me to see if this is the right program for you. And of course, if you want to find out more about the program, you will find the link vmentor.com/ULPS, Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System abbreviation. Thank you so much for being live here with me. If you're watching the replay, say hello. I would really love to address any kind of questions that you might have. Richard, it was such a pleasure having you here in my live, and I will see you tomorrow in my program. The program starts, guys, in October 4th, and the early bird price ends tomorrow midnight, Wednesday midnight, plus the 3 bonuses that I didn't mention. 1 live pricing workshop, live, because you told me you would like to create your pricing strategy, so I have added this actually as a bonus. You don't need to pay anything more. It's added in the price. A 2 hours, interactive workshop where you're going to update, and create your CV and cover letter And you will see, even if you're in the business many years, you will see that you will learn things that you didn't know as well. So check out the bonuses that you've received via email. Book a call with me if you want to discuss it further. If you don't find any available slot, because many of you have been booking the calls already until next Thursday, I think I'm booked, send me an email at info@vmentoring.com to see, okay, your availability and to find a slot that actually suits also your schedule. It was such a pleasure, guys. Hope to see some of you in my program starting in October. Bye-bye for now and see you on Thursday. Don't forget the free masterclass, okay? Create your content marketing strategy on LinkedIn in 4 steps. Free masterclass, 90 minutes, interactive, live. You will get also a bonus with 100 content ideas, okay, for those that will stay until the end. This Thursday, 5 p.m. Central European Time. I hope that I will see some of you there as well. And we will have as a guest Ileana. Ileana, she made the 10K per month, okay? And she's going to share how she used my method and what we taught in my program, what we teach in my program, and actually she got those results. And this is my main intention, guys. I really want you to help you to reach your goals, achieve any kind of goals and results you would like to achieve in your business, and definitely why not to reach 5-figure months like Leanna, like Catherine, like Richard, who was able to double his income during my program. So thank you so much. Thank you, Richard, for being live with me. Thank you all of you that you've been attending live. And yeah, I would like to see you in my program as well. So bye-bye for now.